God morning, you guys. It is April 14th. God calling equally yoked. What does that mean? What does it mean to be equally yoked? It's all right. God will break it down for us. Why? The moment I start filming, there's a FedEx truck hauling its gas-guzzling booty down the road, bro. Polluting our God's green earth. How dare he? God, eventide, you can do this. So equally yoked, and you can do this. Obviously, we just put this together. Equally yoked means being one with your partner, right? When you get married, when you have kids, it's easier to be one with them. For example, being Christian. Equally yoked means both of you guys being Christian and raising a Christian household. If you're Christian and she's Muslim, it's going to be much, much harder. If you're anything like that, and you can do this, saying you can do it. You can do it. God calling equally yoked. My children, I guide you always. The walking in the way may not be always carried out, but the guiding is always so sure. God is using you both in marvelous ways. Go on gladly, you will see. God is using you both in marvelous ways. Go on gladly, you will see. To be a perfect gymnast, you must learn balance. It is balance and poise, perfect balance and poise. I'm teaching you now. This will give you power in dealing with the lives of others, and the power is already being marvelously manifested. So being equally yoked can be seen as, two sides of the same coin, right? Being equal on both sides, and that's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. Balance needs to be. It needs to be balanced. It can't be when this side is lacking and the other side is too strong, or else you're gonna be thrown out of balance and you're gonna fall, right? You're gonna stumble and you're going to lose your way. The vision you both have is the means of clearing the obstacles away. When my disciples see my purposes ahead, that very sight is the power that clears away every obstacle along the range of vision. You will both have mighty power to do this. Spiritual light is in itself of itself a miracle worker. People waste so much time in seeking to work out what they see. I declare to you that is seeing my purpose, all is done. Truly I said to my disciples, I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them now. But to you and to those who gather to hear me as you do, I can declare those things now, and then I left unsaid. It is not messaging of my servant Paul now plain. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, because my guidance is intensified immeasurably in power, when the two are one in desire to be with me, but so few have understood. So God's saying right here, it's going to be so much easier to live your life, right? To live your life in God if you are equally yoked. If you're equally yoked with your partner and with yourself and with God, right? Not only your life partner, but with God, with your Father, right? Your like holistic life partner. And I like this line out here. People waste so much time seeking to work out what they see. I declare to you that in seeing my purpose, all is done. Truly, I said to my disciples, I declare to you that in the seeing my purpose, all is done. So we're always getting so caught up in how to fix a problem or how to go about solving things our way or looking for our own perspective. But think about this, the moment that you see an issue, God is already working in their lives to fix that. You are powerless over it. Yes, he can use you. Yes, he can guide you into helping in that situation. But ultimately, you have to let that go. You have to say, you know what? They're going to throw themselves out of balance, right? They're not going to be equally yoked. This thing can happen, that thing can happen, but it is not my issue. God is solving that. God is resolving that. And he can use you. You are of assistance to him. And you can totally try to help out. But God is saying here that I declare that in seeing my purpose, all is done. That he has a certain purpose and you cannot inflict on others. So just like the equally yoked thing, right? If you have a partner or someone that is not a Christian, that is not walking with the Lord, right? God will be able to work around that. He's going to be able to work into their lives, right? But it's not the message. He's not messaging unbelievers that they're less or they're not of God, but they're just unbalanced, and it can take you to bring them back in balance. And God is going to be working to bring them back in balance. The message from Paul. Not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, but my guidance is intensified immeasurably in power, when the two are one in desire to be with me, but so few have understood. So once two are able to just be fully with the Lord, right? The amount of things that they can accomplish in this world is going to be so amazing, because the Lord is in both of you, right? God, eventide, you can do this. I will give you rest, my gift truly, but the result of your trust. Train yourself to trust so completely that no tremor, even of doubt or fear, can enter in. No fear of the future, no cloud over the present, no shadow of the past. When the absence of fear is a result of strength for the way gained by contact with me and of complete reliance upon my tenderness and my power, then you have my gift of rest. So God is saying that you can only truly rest when you're absent of fear. When you always have fear, you're always going to be staying up at night, right? Anxiety, thinking about all these things, all these thoughts flying through your head, this, and that, right? But once you don't have fear, you're able to be in true rest, and God wants to help you with that. But for a great example, right? Like you can fear having your partner not be equally yoked, right? It's really difficult when you really love someone, but they don't love the Lord, right? And you do love the Lord. How do you go about that? Do you break up with them? But you love them so much, but you don't want to promote bad things in your lives, right? You don't want to, if you do have kids with them and you do go down the line, you don't want your kids to have bad ideals and not be of the Lord, right? You don't want your kids to go to hell. Who wants their kids to go to hell? Nobody does, right? And so God is saying here that that fear, if you just need to put that on the Lord, you need to trust in the Lord, right? No fear of the future, no cloud over the present, no shadow of the past. When the absence of fear is a result of strength for the way gained by contact with me. So you just need to pray and pray that your partner can come into balance. Pray that you can come into balance. Pray that all these people around you can truly just find the Lord and be touched by Him, right? That's all you can really do, and then the Lord's going to work. So I feel like the biggest takeaway here is that you don't have all the answers. You don't have all the power. Only one person does. So stop trying to always force everything to be your way, right? And that's really hard to do, especially with people you love, but you got to work on it. We all got to work on that. So that is April 14th. I love you guys so much. If anyone has any prayer requests, please comment them down below. I love you guys. And with that, I'll say amen.